Fasten seatbelts securely. Keep window shades open and tray tables stowed. This
Alright, this is our room. We have all our bags over here. And then our bed. We got a king size bed. Window over here. You can see the other huts through the window. And then we come in here, you see me, and then, very important, we got that AC. And then inside we have our bathroom, sink, toilet, bidet, and then through here, our shower. We have a little fan right here too. Yeah, simple little room. We made sure to get the one that's by the water and that it has AC, because we come back down out here. Just check all of this out. You can see Drew walking around over there. He's checking out the island. But yeah, it was a little bit of an adventure to get here, but we are finally here. I am excited. Probably gonna hit up the water in a little bit because it's only around 1 o'clock. We had an overnight flight, so we had around a 7-hour layover at the Cebu airport, and then the ride here was only about an hour or so, and it was in a tiny little plane. But you can see all the other little huts they got. Right down there they have the spa. Probably gonna get some massages. Very, very exciting. You wavy today?
Huh?
Wavy?
Oh, chop chop. I think you can sit on here.
So pretty.
Kuhan na nabilin ito pagkantar. Kaya na, ito po.
You know what to do with that big fat butt. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
That's the shore. That's Camiguin Island. And then check this out. Nemo. And there's Drewy. So, that clip kind of abruptly cuts off right after that because there was a huge storm coming in that day. I don't have like any footage of it because like it was like a storm coming in. So I was gonna like bring my camera out and it was a little bit of a panic. But what I was sad about is there was a little like shack thing on the island that sold food. And they had like a kilo of pork for like a ridiculously cheap amount of, like it was like $14 or something, but it was like a whole bunch of like fried pork. Like I'm thinking it was gonna be like carnitas or something. Oh, hello, buddy. I guess Unagi's joining me. And I really wanted to eat it, but they said it would take 15 minutes because they had to like boil it. And in the middle of the 15 minutes, I was like, roaming around, looking at the Nemos, like in the last clip. And then my tour guide was like, we have to go. We have to go now. If you want to leave the island, we have to go now. There's no shelter on this island. We have to go. But I was like, my pork. But I had to leave it behind. So I guess I'm hoping the staff ate it for lunch that day, but I never got to try it. I'm sure it would have been amazing. But yeah, there was that. And then once we were leaving the island, we were on a rinky-dink little boat on the way there. So it was a rinky-dink little boat on the way back. And if you've ever seen like a Asian fisherman or anybody who's like lives and works on the water all day, none of them are wearing life jackets. Like that's just not a thing. They're not going to wear life jackets. It's just they're not. So the fact that when we were on the way back, the guides were like, "Okay, you guys have to put on your life jackets." And then we kind of saw the guide and then the boat driver kind of look at each other and like give each other a look. And me and Drew were both like, "Oh shit. It's really going down," cuz they started grabbing their life jackets. And that's when you know it's serious. The other couple that we were with, they were like, I don't know, from Europe or something, but I don't think they understood the severity of the situation because they still had like their cameras out. They was like taking pictures of like the clouds rolling in, and they were just like la 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 dee dee dee. Me and Drew were like gripping each other's hands, like, is this the last time that we see each other? Or is our trip ending here early? But no, luckily it was fine. It was a really rough ride back and it was scary because you could physically see like the clouds like rolling in and it like getting darker outside. And it was only, I think it was only like 5 or 6. It wasn't that late. It was just like late-ish afternoon. So, but yeah, that's why it like immediately cuts off and then it's dark and then it's just us eating dinner. And it was raining while we were eating dinner back on the resort. So. I also got a schnitzel.